Thank you for coming to this video. We are live here in a Zoom. I'm here with 10 different people. I'm logging in from San Diego, California. My name is Riccardo Ferrari, and I want to welcome you to this very, very short presentation. It's just going to last about 8 or 9 minutes, maybe not even 10 minutes, because we want to introduce you to this powerful $170 million technology that we're working with, which I believe is going to change the lives of millions of people around the world. And I ran into this technology by mistake. I've been an entrepreneur now since the last 28 years, marketing entrepreneur. I've had several very, very large runs. I've been very, very successful in the industry of marketing, but I kept on missing one of the biggest segments out there that controls 42% of all direct marketing sales. And I see these companies coming on and doing hundreds of millions and billions of dollars. And I've always wondered, how do I get myself into one of those runs? So we're going to introduce you to this technology. As I mentioned, I found it by mistake on the internet. I was browsing the web one day and I ended up on this website that has this huge statement on it that says that no one can reverse aging, but we can reverse the effect of aging in the skin, and we have double-blind, placebo, randomized human clinical trial to prove it. Now, when you see a statement like that, normally you take it with a pinch of salt, like the usual lie in the skincare industry, right? Because it's an industry that unfortunately is full of good packaging, a lot of hope, and a lot of flash. But I gave it the benefit of the doubt. So I called the company, I talked to one of the other executives, and this ends up to be a 30-year-old pharmaceutical biotech company, not a marketing company. So I took it very seriously. And to make a long story short, within 2 days, I was on an airplane to St. Louis to go and meet the CEO and his wife and the executive staff and everyone else, because I was very, very interested. So it ended up that that statement is actually not only true, but I went into a discovery process that was very, very powerful. This is a 30-year-old pharmaceutical company that's been involved in the chronic wound business since the last 25 years now. They started about 30 years ago. And chronic wounds, I don't know if you've ever seen a picture of chronic wounds. It is one of the most horrible diseases that you can run into. In the 80s and 90s, the medical community did not have an answer for that. People were losing their lives because a lot of the time they run into amputations, and then eventually 50% of all amputees, statistically, they die. So this is the company that came up with the only patent in the world that has been able to close chronic wounds. And they have $100 million of their own money on it, plus the US government through the Institute of Health has $68 million of their own research on it. And plus the government of the Netherlands gave our company another $2 million to finalize the final formula and actually put it into a pharmaceutical format that can go into the medical community. And a short while after that, it was discovered that the same cause of chronic wounds, it's also the same cause of aging in the skin. It's caused by nasty enzymes that are called metalloproteinases. Now, the anti-aging industry, the skincare industry, knows nothing about metalloproteinases. They're all in a different direction. And we have figured out, why we look different as we age. Why is our skin thinning? Why do we lose collagen, which no one has an answer? There are a lot of claims about collagen in the industry, but no one has ever been able to fix it. So you're looking at an industry out there that treats 5% of the outer layers of the skin. And here we have a company that has figured out a very, very powerful way to treat 100% of the skin and actually be able to reverse the effects of aging. And the statement that I read on the website, it's actually a legal statement. And then the double-blind randomized placebo clinical human trials, that is what they do in the drug industry, which is the type of studies that we don't see in the anti-aging industry. And consequently, we are in a very, very special place in time that we can help a lot of people feel better, look better with their self-esteem, and actually use a product that has truth, that has integrity, that has a lot of science behind it, and that is extremely powerful. You're going to see the effects within 5 or 6 days, and then you're going to go into maybe 2 weeks and you're going to really see changes. And then within 3 weeks, you're going to start seeing dramatic changes. Within 1 month, you're really, really going to say, I love this. Now, we know that statistically, if a customer stays on the product for 90 days, it will never leave the product. So, myself, as an entrepreneur, I'm always looking for high retention, reordering product. And consequently, I was very, very excited to get involved with this company at the marketing level. You will be the judge what you want to do, whether you want to use the product. I'm sure that if after this little video, you go to a full presentation, we have one that is 30 minutes, we have a training that is 1 hour, you probably are not going to justify using anything else. Having said that, let me bring on some people that are actually using the product. And some of these people have been also in the anti-aging industry before. Some of them have not. They're just regular folks like you and I. And also we have some estheticians and some people that work in plastic surgeon offices. So we have a good mix of people that you can hear from, because at the end of the day, the customer is king, right? So we have lots of them right here on the line with us. And let me start by going to Canada and bringing in my good friend, Gloria Boyne. Gloria, come on in.
Hi, I'm Gloria Boyne. I come from Edmonton, Canada, and I'm a wife, mother, and I've been an entrepreneur for an amazing 35-some years. I'm a certified business coach, as well as I was associated with an international cosmetic company for over 30 years as a leader, as well as an elite member of the $1 Million Club. Prior to using Radien, I was using a variety of products. In fact, I was looking for others. I, of course, had used Mary Kay Cosmetics for many, many years, thinking it was a very good skincare product, and it was. However, when I was introduced to Radien, I was skeptical, as well as I was very impressed with the science and what it said it would do. I have used the product for 7 weeks, and I love the results. The product is very smooth, silky, makes my skin feel great, and really, it is like watching my face become young again, because the lines are much less. I really encourage everyone to try the product. In fact, I really believe it's a must.
Hi, my name's Margarita from Australia. I've been a beauty therapist for over 40 years and a trainer for the last 20 years. I was very sceptical when someone spoke to me about Radien, because I've tried just about every skincare product on the market. But once I read the technology and the science that went into Radien, I decided to try it. And luckily I did, because I've noticed a dramatic difference in my skin. I had open heart surgery, and the scarring that I had was tremendous. It was very raised, and the skin repair has flattened it so much and improved it so much that I'd recommend it to anyone. Yeah, I'm hooked. 3 months I've been on it, and I'm hooked. And at 68, I'm always looking for products, because I don't want to go under the knife. So if I can stay as good as these products are giving me at the moment, I'll be very happy.
The products, and I checked out the science, because that's what nurses do. And I knew that after reviewing the science that I would be able to stand behind that science as a nurse. I started getting some fine lines and noticed that my face was becoming drier the older that I got. And I also was interested in seeing if the product would reduce the deep creases between my eyebrows. With the product use only, I'm experiencing a softer and more even skin tone with a marked improvement in the deep creases. It's really impressive. I love sharing the product, and I love the smell and the feel of the product, and I love what it's done for me. And I feel confident knowing that the causes of aging of the skin are absent on my face. Thank you.
I used to own and operate a Medi-Spa in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I have since retired. I'm a stay-home mom now, and I have tried just about every professional line that's out there that I used to use in my salon, and I used to use the products on myself, even things like galvanic and high frequency aromatherapy, all kinds of treatments. And I've personally seen dermatologists and cosmetic surgeons for injections, peels, laser, things like that. So I've always been on the search for a product that can stimulate collagen, and I have never found one until now. I started the products 5 months ago, And within my first few days, I couldn't believe the texture of my skin. I felt like it was a mini facelift. And I specifically like the skin repair. I have a lot of acne damage, acne scars and so forth from previous procedures and stuff when I was a teenager. So I've never seen a product that smells so nice and goes on so nice. Makeup goes on very nicely. I like the whole system. I will never go off this product. Now that I found this solution to regenerate and restore collagen and even prevent collagen loss, this is huge for me. I'm no longer getting any injections or looking at any kind of chemical peels now. So I'm very happy with my results.
Hi everybody, Madi Lotito here, and just share my story very quickly. I have 18 years in the medical and health and wellness field. And my ex-partner and I owned a medical practice in Fort Lauderdale for some time. We focused on aesthetics procedures as well as skincare treatments like chemical peels, facials, and treating people with medical grade type products like Obagi and Skin Medica. So for the last 18 to 20 years or so, I've been using nothing but medical grade type products. And more recently, I was introduced to this technology, the skincare technology of Radien, and I've been on the products for about just a little bit over 2 weeks. And I've noticed a remarkable difference. Within a couple of days, I had most of my blotches gone, and many people were complimenting me on how my skin was glowing. I'm not one to wear much makeup or any makeup at all. But whether I had makeup or not, my skin was glowing. My skin has smoothed out. I particularly love the liquid skin repair. That's been like my go-to product for all of my body. And I'm super excited. Can't wait to see the rest of my results. Like I said, I've just been on just over 2 weeks. Can't wait to the 30-day mark, the 60-day mark, the 90-day mark, and a year from now, how I'm going to be transformed. Because I unfortunately am in the market for a little bit of a facelift. And this is, I think, the answer to keep me from going under the knife. So super excited for the results that are coming forward.
In Fort McMurray, Alberta, I have been using the Radien products for a little over a month and a half now. I'm 73 years old, and you can see I have lipstick on. I could never wear lipstick before because my lips I had too many deep lines around my mouth. That lipstick just looked terrible on me, so I have lipstick on tonight. I use Nerium New Skin. I had radio wave treatments, very expensive, and none of them made any difference to my appearance. But now that I've used Radien, I love it. It feels wonderful when you put it on, and you don't have to use very much. I find it lasts. The jar isn't huge, but it lasts for a really long time. And I don't wear makeup except for lipstick now and a little bit of eyeliner, and that's it. I don't wear anything else on my face. So thank you, Radien, for providing a wonderful breakthrough product.
Hello, my name is Darlene. I'm a retired nurse. My husband and I live in Texas. I have wasted very much money over the years on skincare products that never would work. Approximately 4 months ago, I started using Radien Life products. My skin is soft and smooth, the texture has improved, the color is better, and the lines that I had on my face are not as deep nor as long. Radien Life is a product that can legally claim to reverse the effects of aging in our skin with reliability and dependability. There are no other products on the market that can legally make that claim. I do not believe I will ever use any other products. I love Radien Life and what it's done for my skin. I am a Radien Lifer.
I am married with 3 children. I'm a professional photographer. I was introduced to Radien Life about a month ago, and after 5 days, I was hooked. I used to use Estee Lauder, and no more. Radien Life, I saw my lines on my forehead and here disappear very quickly. And so my lines are keep diminishing, and I'm super
Older
excited
than everybody else.
about Radiant Life. And
What do you want?
thank you.
Hi everybody, Eric Sander.
Thank you.
I don't know if I'm the typical guy, but I'm never really focused on face and face products, stuff like that. I always thought, hey, a bar of soap would get me pretty far. But when I saw some of the results that my wife was seeing, experiencing, I actually started using the product about 9 days ago. So I've noticed some results as far as my skin clearing up, as far as the lines appearing and softening, and the texture of my skin. So it's been a really great experience for me, and I'm very excited to be a part of this great opportunity.
Hi, my name's Peggy Meredith, and I've been a salon-owning cosmetologist in Northern California for almost 40 years. And because of that, I've been able to use the very best products. Unfortunately, I was just always disappointed because the results just did not match their claims. So when I was introduced to Radien Life, I was very excited, but I was also very skeptical. But when I saw the science, it was so unique and interesting that I went ahead and did the 90-day challenge. And when I saw my before and after pictures at the end of that time, oh my gosh, they were miraculous. My skin not only felt soft and smooth, but it had been toned and lifted, and people were noticing and mentioning things to me. So I just never see myself not using this product.